Hi, Kevin and I would just like to share with you our intention of how the following 3 meditations can be worked with and related with and used. And so, first of all, the 3 meditations, the heart opening, the heart journey, and the heart's integration, is part of the movement that we use in our collective heart retreats in person, where we go through the opening and then we go on a deeper journey of the heart and we explore what's in there and what kinds of shadows and light there is to learn from and harness, and then we integrate. So we come back into the body, back into our beings. So this is sort of the rhythm of how we've been healing. And so one way to engage with these meditations is to do all 3 and to use it as a journey, maybe all at once or over 3 consecutive days. I don't know if you want to speak to that.
Yeah, we recognize that everybody needs something different. And when we're in a retreat setting, then we have this flow set up, but we also wanted to offer this as these, you can call them meditations or guided journeys, where we were creating specific containers for heart opening and then diving a little bit deeper and working with the aspects that are in the heart and uncovering some things and transforming some things. And then the integration piece, as facilitators, it's so important because we can teach and share and go through all these processes, but it doesn't necessarily land unless we're regularly integrating it. So even other courses or training or events or retreats that you may have been on, you can use these as resources even after you get back. Or, with the heart opening guided journey, then if you're feeling really stuck, potentially just as you're going through your day or your week, we tried to keep them short enough to offer, timeliness, because we know many people are busy and challenged with time, but still depth to really transform and move some things. And then with the heart journey, it's a little deeper. Maybe you're struggling with some emotions and you're really needing a process to help move and shift what's going on for you in your life. So that one can be a good ally for you. And then the integration piece, really, I think could be used like almost any time. Maybe you just came home from an event, either with us or other facilitators, or you were traveling, or you even have been working through other coursework and going through a lot of growth and learning. You could listen to the heart integration guided journey as many times as you want. You could make it part of your daily ritual, or you could feel through which one of those journeys might serve you in the best way. And you could do them all together, opening, journey, integration, and maybe that would be an hour's worth of your time or something like that. So we want you to feel into which one might resonate, especially if you have a listen through each of them. Then trust that you know which one is going to serve you the best, that day or for your week, and just use them as tools. Use them as resources to help you orient through your heart in life, that gets challenged at times. So just use these to help pull yourself back and come into balance, come into coherence, and may affect how you see the world and how you feel and how you're managing your own emotions and creating as much balance in your life as you can. And that's what we do at events is, we want to shift and transform whatever's needing to, come to the surface, whatever people might be ready for, even if they don't know they're ready. And you can, flow and have a bit of an adventure, and then observing how that may change your life and just trusting that the energy is doing the work. And if you're showing up in your heart and being really present, then beautiful experiences can unfold. And you may find yourself experiencing all the things that you've ever wanted, and much more potentially too.
And then another invitation is, as you're using these meditations, is just notice, is there maybe one meditation or a couple of them that are a little bit easier for you, like more natural, and maybe there's 1 or 2 where it's like, this is a little more foreign, like this is the area in my life that I actually need to work on more. So an example is you might be more really comfortable with the opening and your heart opening, but then you might notice, I actually get uncomfortable with the heart's journey, where I'm being invited to feel more or to hang out with some of the emotions or the constriction that's happening. Or perhaps you're you're someone who, another one that can happen is we're really good at being in the chaos and the emotions and the upheaval and it's actually we're having a hard time being in the part where we just settle and we just land and we just allow space for the integration. And so it's great if you notice that there's one or two that you're needing to work with more, because that is a really good guide for you in your journey. And then we'd invite you to work with that video more, with that meditation more, and allow it to teach you about that part of the transformation process, because this is the rhythm of transformation. It's opening into something new, going on a journey where there's obstacles and learnings and challenges, moving through it and evolving, and then landing on the other side with who we are now. And this is sort of this rhythm. And so we want to get curious about your rhythm with your heart and this process of transformation, and using these meditations to help you repattern how you go through that rhythm and learn about it in yourself. So there's kind of like many layers that you can use these meditations with, including following your own inspiration of how you want to use it and really trusting it. That's the main thing about the heart, is you trust your guidance. So you can tune in and be like, I feel guided to this. I don't know why, but follow that, because your heart knows. Yeah. Your heart knows.
The heart knows. And notice if you're moving through these guided journeys, that you're not the same person each time. You might hear things different or fresh or new even a week later or a month or two later. If you've been going through all these layers and transformation in your life, you come back to the integration piece, maybe you allow a deeper understanding, or you get an insight or a deeper level of, coming into your body more and seeing how that's being reflected in the world around you with your relationships, especially with your health. These meditations can really make an impact when you're moving things through the heart. It can change the amount of stress that you feel or the amount of tension that's normally in your body. And the more you go through them, the more you might notice the fluidity at how you can flow with everything inside, but things outside of you as well. So just, be curious as you're going through each of them, and notice how you've changed and evolved and continue to grow. And I think that sums it up, and so use them as the tools that can support you in your journey.
And we just love that we get to offer this and join your journey in this way. So thank you for receiving.
Yes.
Thank you for receiving.
Thank you. Enjoy, and many blessings.
Many blessings.